All right, guys. So welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be talking about my 5 muscle trucks. Right there. Okay. As usual, I'm gonna try to keep this video short. All right. So these are my five, I guess 1/8, 10 scales muscle truck. This one, uh, we're gonna classify it at the end of the video. And I'm gonna try to keep this a little bit controversial. Okay. So I got the t.maxx, ofna, savageX, my 4S Max, okay, V1, and then come on camera, my armor Nero, big block, has an 8S system, 6S. But all right, let's start with the t.maxx. All right, so here we are, the t.maxx. This t.maxx does not need no introduction. I don't think none of these needs any introduction. Maybe this one for the folks that don't know. I just found out about this truck. I just got it. Somebody gifted to me, but the t.maxx. Okay, this t.maxx. Somebody gave it to me about 2 weeks ago. Just the way it is right now. I've been fixing other cars. Haven't done nothing with it. I haven't even cleaned it. To be honest with you, you gotta give it to me just like that. Damn, it's dirty. I don't know if I'm gonna fix it. So I got things in order, but yeah, it's dirty. Okay. All right. Show reel. All right, guys, this truck is so dirty. We're not gonna do no more show reel with this one. All right, now let's jump to the off now. Okay, guys. So from front to back, um, as usual, you got the big plate on the front, this right here, and then you got this bumper. It's plastic. Okay. The control arm stays short. The shock is on mounted on the top control arm, not on the bottom, like the t.maxx. Okay. Double shocks on both, all four corners. Okay. These shocks are bigger than the t.maxx. Shock tower is a little bit too high, but then again, this is an old truck. That's a fuel tank. Now, I believe that on my research, I think there's two versions of this truck. This one, it only has a one motor. And in the fuel tank, I don't know what's going on with that, but according to the pictures and the internet, this thing goes all the way over here. Like from there and then over here. Okay. So if y'all guys can have a link on the... If y'all guys can find it for me, please throw another link in the description so I can get me one so I can have more runtime on this truck after I fix it. By the way, I'm going to fix this truck next once I get the parts that's missing for it. All right, keep going. This is a 2-speed trans. Okay, all the gears are metal except for the, which one? The speed one, okay? Those two. 2-speed, baby. Right there, all right? This is the brake disc, okay? Double disc. One servo for the motor, and then the brake. Steering servo, all right? Motor mounts. I just found about these styles of motor mount. These are sweet. I really like it. I'm waiting on the mail for this one, and then some other part. Okay, I gotta buy a bar here that goes from here to here. Yeah. By the way, this is a 5.9 K 5.9 motor. I'm waiting over the mail for for this piece right here, one-way bearing or whatever you call it, but the pin is just it fell up from there. Yeah. And you know what guys, now that I'm at this, I'm gonna turn this around, okay, and I'm gonna turn this one around, okay. Now I'm gonna talk trash here. All right, it's gonna get it. It's gonna get it. Look at those trucks. They very similar. All right. Now, I don't know what happened to the company off now. I'd like to know what happened to them, or why this outsold this like 20 to 1 maybe. I don't know. Just started like 5 years ago doing RC, but yeah. So transmission here is enclosed, open, plastic chassis braces. Over here you got the plastic chassis braces over here. Metal supports, okay, it's missing one. Nothing that I can fix, okay. Aluminum front and rear plates. Over here it's just plastic. Now this truck is badass. I really like the T.maxx. I just find it too small. I think they should make this maybe a 7/6 scale T.maxx. You know, please Traxxas, come up, you know, step up the game with the nitro. That one's about to come big, and there's no versions, but you know, I'll buy it in a heartbeat. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this one. This one, probably gonna give it to my boy. He wants it, so. But yeah, aluminum dock bones versus plastic. Okay, everything dry shaft is everything is metal in this truck, like aluminum and metal, except for the control arms. And then the bumper. Look at that bumper. That bumper is so big. That thing stands just like that. I can imagine you know what? After I fix this truck, I'm gonna do a 90-degree wheelie the whole field. Okay. You know, this better vehicles like yeah. So okay, this ought to be my favorite nitro. It's a savageX 4.9 with the LRP32. Okay, that motor later down the road, I'm gonna put in a project that I got going on. And then I'm putting the this on that. Okay, the stock motor is on my this video is gonna be about monster trucks. Okay, that motor I'm gonna put it on my truggy right here. All right, that's the stock motor that was on the Savage. I'm gonna put it on that truggy, and then that's my my trophy right there. I love those two cars. All right, it's bone stocks. All right, let me do a reel. All right, guys. So I gotta fess up. I'm new to nitro, but I'm learning really fast. Okay. So I saw a friend of mine gave me this mod right here, the fuel tank. Kind of, I won't say I fixed it, just rearranged the fuel lines. Okay, and then the pressure line, I made it way longer than the fuel line. That, I guess that helps. It should help a lot. And now I want to show you guys something. This. Now hold up. My first nitro was a T.maxx. Sold it like 3 weeks ago. Had a .19. It's a really good car. I just moved it up on sizes. I learned a lot. The T.maxx obviously tries to has the easy start system. That's like the easiest way to. It's the easy way, right, to start a nitro engine. But then these like small block engines, okay. I just found out that installing rotor plates on a really big blocks, are like that's a 32, and that's a 36, right? So 5.9. Those are like really high compression motors. All right, it's bigger piston, and they are so big, or the compression is so high, whichever, right? It's just too much compression for this to work. This tire, right, it can hold it, but not this one. That one is just perfectly round with a couple bumps. Okay, so I just went with the Polestar. You know, you can't be lazy with this. I had to fix it. I installed a hose, a nitro hose, like a fuel line hose there, just to extend this outside so that it'll fit outside of the body and okay. pictures talks more than words. So this can just stick out the body, and I don't have to take the body no more off. Okay, I can just keep it on, fuel it up right here. Boom, easy reach, start it. Okay, turn the receiver on and off through here, real easy. The needle's right there. The other needle I can just reach it from the side, and you know, it's easy. And now onto my 4S-Max. Okay, to begin with, out of all my RC cars, okay, by the way, I only own 2 Traxxas as of now. This and the T.maxx. Okay, this is about the only vehicle that I own that has plastic. Everything, except for the drivetrain, obviously the motor, and then the shocks, and the hinge pins, and the screws. That's about it. Oh, and the dog bone, because these are the WiMAX extended CVDs. All right, the stock one, plastic, this is just trash. You gonna get this truck, I don't know, you will have to run out the local hobby shop with the CVDs, either the short or the long for the WiMAX kit. Okay, this is the WiMAX kit. All right, I just fixed this truck. Okay, yeah, this truck saw salt water, seawater, and I had to change all my bearings. Check them out right there. Okay, there. Okay, they all really rusted. Okay, some of them are split in half. Which one was it? They don't matter. Look at this one right here. Rusted. This thing was bonded onto the dog bones. I actually had to pull them off with a puller, with this. Every single one of them. There was one of these suckers that made me struggle for like over an hour just for one single bearing with this. There was another one I had to take it off with a Dremel. So, all right, let's keep going. All right, what I was keep saying about this truck now, following on, out of all my cars, this is the toughest truck. Okay, I don't know if because it's all plastic, maybe, right? It's light. It's just the way engineers design their product. All right, so I just installed that motor right there. Read among yourself. RC surpass. That's 2,000 kV. That's what it says there. If you go in small eyes, okay, that's a 4S BLX 120 BLX ESC. I'm gonna be running that for now. Eventually, I'm up it to a 6S, okay, because this car takes 6S. If y'all didn't know, it does take 6S. You just gotta, you know, don't gun it like that all the time, like you will do on an Outcast 6S, right? Okay, everything else is just bone stock. Okay, the wheelie bar, like I showed on another video, I hacksawed it from here and then installed it up here. Why did I did that? So that when you wheelie, I can get more angle of attack, I guess, more high angle wheelie, so I can, you know, do a longer wheelie and like wheelie the whole field at a much slower speed. Okay, still the stock servo. After it done, see the salt water is still working properly and everything. And then we're gonna turn around. WiMAX kit. Okay. Nothing so impressive no more. Okay. All right. Pro lines. And this right here. This is for the battery tray. Okay, I removed the handle thing. So yeah. And then yeah. All right, so now let's go to this right here. All right, everybody. So this truck is in my books is mad controversial. Okay, this is the Nero, the one that Trax is sued Armor for. Okay, so let's go from front to back, but I'll be detailed. Okay, so the front bumper is it's detailed, it's chrome. Okay, fake paint, whatever. Now this mine upper lower arm aluminum, dog bones aluminum. All three divs um, are locked. You can lock them or disengage them. Okay. It's a low center of gravity motor mount. Okay. Let me show that real quick. There it is. Right where my nail's at. That's the motor. Okay. So this motor, it came out of a fifth scale Creighton. So that's the which is the 1250 kV motor. It's the one that comes on the 8S Creighton, the stock one, the RTR. Okay, that's the 8S ESC. It has an 8S system, but I only run it 6 because I cannot fit 8S. Either way, I don't want to break this truck. You know, parts for it. It's kind of hard to find online everywhere. So Cantilever Suspension. Okay, this truck is kind of heavy, so I doubled up on spring. All 4 shocks, so they are double spring loaded. All right, you see, okay, double spring, all 4 of them. Okay, that's the receiver. Reason why I have all that cable cluttering is because I could not find, and I still have not found yet. That's this date of this video, 2022 February, right? The diff brain module, whatever thing, to control the 3 servo that locks and unlocks the diffs. So I had to DIY my own with myself with an Arduino board. So I have an Arduino board down there. Okay, I don't do just RC. That's an Arduino board right there. Okay, and I made it work myself, and that's what I do. Okay, the other thing that I made it myself was the steering crank bell crank. I'm sorry, bell crank. All right, I fucked that word up. Okay, it's 3D printed. It's the white piece down there. I still have not found the original plastic or hot racing one. But yeah, I got this mounted right here, on and off switch. Okay, battery trays from the bottom. Okay, right there. Okay, twin vertical plates. All right, twin vertical plates. The rock cover, or the cover, it protects the dog bone. That's what it do. All right, and then the rear bumper. Okay, that's the big red bumper, bedrock bumper. Okay, and then this is a wheelie bar. All right, you can adjust the wheelie bar. Okay, and then these are the tracks, hatchet MT wheels. All right, this truck is so strong, bro. Like, the only thing that breaks in this truck is the steering servo. That's literally the only thing that breaks in this truck, and it's because of its weight, big tires, and when you roll, the fact that it's an 8 scale with the weight. I think it weighs like about 20 pounds, something like that. Give me a second. That 16 pound minus that wheel, so 16 pounds. All right, now the underside. Okay, underside. All right. You know what, guys? I'm gonna do you guys a favor. Okay, let me speed up this video because it's getting a little bit long. But yeah. So I had a Dremel here just a little bit, just so I can fit this big motor in there. Okay, everything is metal. Everything here is metal inside the case. All right, that's the steering servo. All right, that's the CVDs that goes from the front to the back. It's at an angle a little bit. All right, this thing, it goes from the motor to what is it called, the idle gear, and then from the idle gear from the center diff, and then what am I saying? Pinion to the spur gear. This spur gear has a slipper clutch, and then from the slipper clutch, it goes to the center diff. Okay, so it not only has just the center diff, but then it has a slipper clutch as well. Like, this truck is over engineered. Okay, that's what I like about this truck a lot. Okay, this is really easy to take off. It only has 4 screws on this side, 4 screws on that side. I remove some little bit of cable, and this thing just lights out. All one single piece. These are 2-piece drive shaft. All right, the one that goes inside the other ones. I just forgot the name of it. Damn, I went even on Amazon and Google. I couldn't find the name. No matter, you guys know what it is. All right, so everything is metal. There's nothing plastic here. It has a boot or a shoe, whatever. All right, it protects dirt, the shaft from getting dirt inside. All right. What else? So this is the big part, control arms. Okay, now this is control arm from my 8S EXB Kraton / Outcast. Same parts, right? Look how big these control arms are. All right, let me get a little bit far from the camera, from the part, so y'all guys can see. Okay, look how big this is. This is an 8-scale truck. Okay. This is from a 5th-scale Kraton. All right. I wish I had an t.maxx here, but yeah. Oh, come on, man, stay there. Okay. So that's the rear, not the rear, the rear. Pardon my English, guys. All right, that's the front. All right. Damn. How come? Why can't every other RC car be, have big control arms like that? Not like they need them. I think it's a little bit overkill. But how many people waste money on control arms? Like, yo. Okay. Now, the beauty of this truck is that you can go real fast, right? Like the facing. It has Cantilever Suspension, so it has a lot of wheel travel. All right. You can unlock all 3 diffs and just go open diff on the road. When you on off road, you can lock just the center diff, okay, and then it'll run. Or you can lock all 3 of them, and then you can go rock climbing. Like literally, you can crawl with this thing. Assuming that you had a censored ESC combo, you can go rock climbing. You can really do it. Yeah. And you can actually, if you can make like a tow hitch or something, DIY, whatever, you can do that too, okay? As an extra thought, who should have made this vehicle? Arma had the engineering team to make something that's crazy. I think this is the toughest drug in the market, but it's maybe HPI should have done it. It has 2 twin vertical plates, big front and rear bulkheads, low center of gravity. The diffs, they freaking huge, like 5th scale type huge diffs, rock solid. Everything is huge on this truck. As far as drivetrain, everything is huge. Sided battery trays, solid. Okay. Body post. You got this. This actually protects the shocks. Okay. This truck is beast. You got this up tower brace to protect her from vertical upside down falls. From 16-pound weight. Big control arms. Like, look at these control arms. These control arms are huge. Now, for comparison purposes, just to close the video, I'm gonna do this other part. Hold up. Yep, there it is. I did it. So, trucky, whatever. Nitro. All right. Look at the small cantilever suspension shocks. Big, small diffs. Big, tiny control arms. Big. This is the nitro version. I'm trying to get the 6S system. All right, that's the big block. That's the motor that I had on my Savage. I actually made my own pipe right here, just so I can install these double exhaust tailpipe. Okay, please check the other video running. All right, but yeah, I don't want to say they're similar. This is a metal chassis. The 6 SUV was all plastic. Twin vertical plates. It's just one single slab. Um, Uneven chassis. Big shocks, small shocks. And as you know, it's diff locks, no diff locks, big wheels, medium-sized wheels compared to that. Um, you can. Eh. All right, man. Okay, guys. So close up this video. T.maxx. I'm build. Ofna. I'm build. I'm gonna probably do a 26 with it. If I decide to fix that one, it'll be a track star. Probably 21 or something like that. 4S Max. Savage. And then Nero. Now these vehicles needs no introduction. Maybe the ofna for the people that do not know about this truck or the company itself. But yeah. So let me come around here. Ciao. T.maxx, man. T.maxx, you make my video look bad. Alright, guys. Please subscribe. Hit the like button. Please comment. Any question, I will try to answer every single one of them, please. Alright. Help me out with the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.